encourage all of our parents to join us for our final parent partnership night of this school year. We also sent out the Bergen County Teacher/Educational Professional of the Year survey. So it was a Google form that was sent to all parents, staff, and senior students. So we do ask that you complete this form, because what happens is each building has a team of individuals that reviews the responses, and then we choose one of the staff members in each building to achieve this honor, and they're awarded at a ceremony at the end of May. So please submit that by the due date. And I wanted to also inform, I know the board, we spoke about applying to the high impact tutoring grant. We did apply, and unfortunately we were declined. But we also applied to the Teacher Climate and Culture Grant. I shared the details at Monday's meeting. I'm hopeful that we will be accepted. We did receive a semi-accepted response, so I'm hoping that it's for real. At this time, we do have several presentations. I'm going to ask our board members to please relocate to the seats, and I'm going to start up the projector. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. We do have several presentations tonight, and I had to organize myself a little bit. So we're going to start with our mid-year goal updates, which I apologize to all the people in attendance tonight. However, we probably should have done this in February, so we need to get it done in March. We are going to award, last month we did award several of our students with perfect score certificates, and we're going to do one more tonight. Our VFW is present. Thank you for being here. They're going to give our Voice of Democracy essay winners their winnings, their awards. Our Saddlebrook High School comp cheer team is present tonight with their coach, who received the Coach of the Year. So we will be honoring them this evening. And then we have middle school highlights, where we have some of our middle school students and Mr. Villarreal, our STEM teacher, here to share some of the things that they are doing. So I'm going to start with the mid-year goal updates. These are our board goals. So our board has 3 goals this school year. You can see that first one is the visibility of board members. And just on a side note, last night at our National Honor Society induction, we did have 4 of our board members present, so that was nice to see. But these are some of the activities in our schools that they do attend, and they support each of our buildings. So thank you to our board members. Number 2 is to increase the number of presentations. So you can see up on that slide that every month we have been focusing on hosting hosting these presentations. And this year we were focusing on highlighting each school. So you could see each school is listed there at some point, and that we were able to sort of celebrate everything that we're doing across the district. These slides will be posted on the website, so you can always go back to them. And the board's third goal is to create a schedule of community updates at board meetings to review progress on projects and strategic plan initiatives. This is typically done during our updates. So I just provided a brief update from the superintendent, and then at every board meeting, our business administrator, Mr. Karate, provides an update as well. And that usually covers all of our facility and building initiatives. District goals. Oh, I put this up there because I'm going to talk about different tiers, so I wanted a visual to sort of explain what I'm talking about first. So you can see tier 1, universal supports, and you can see that's the largest part of the triangle. That's where we talk about the resources, the supports that every single student receives. That's tier 1. So every single student in our district receives tier 1 supports. Tier 2 are those targeted small group instructions, and tier 3, as you can see, is the smallest part of the triangle. That is our more intense interventions. So the district's first goal was delivering data-informed instructional programming and targeting our lessons to meet the needs of our students. So these are just four different ways that we are doing that. So each building does have a data team. The data team meets monthly, and that's exactly what they do. They review all of our assessment data, some of the assessments I'm going to be talking about. And then they group our students in each building in tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. So tier 1 is what every student gets. Tier 2 might be, an easy example to share is a small reading group. So they might see the reading specialist for a small reading group twice a week. And then tier 3 would be the most intensive, where they see that reading specialist one-on-one or one-on-two for maybe 3 or 4 times a week. So that's how we work through the different tiers. And that aligns with our New Jersey tiered system of support and our intervention and referral services teams. So they also meet throughout the school year. Our RNRS meets with family members as well. They're part of the team, and they develop action plans in how best to move forward in order to make sure we're supporting our families as well as our students and our staff. M-Class is new this year. So K-2 teachers now have access to M-Class. It's part of the new Amplify program that we shared with you. And I actually just wanted to share a little bit so that you can see. So we're utilizing DIBELS this year. DIBELS stands for Dynamic Indicators of Basic Early Literacy Skills. And what this does is, this is just a quick screenshot as to what it looks like to the teachers and all the results that it shows. So it provides data to our teachers, our K1 and 2 teachers, as to how their students are performing in literacy. So it's letter sound knowledge, it's sounding out words, it's using nonsense words and identifying the 3 sounds in nonsense words, identifying the 2 sounds in the word it, things like that. So they use this assessment in K1 and 2 for their curriculum, and it's also used to be in abidance with the dyslexia screening law. So every single student by the end of grade 2 has to be screened for dyslexia, and every new student. So this is the tool that we use to do that as well. And finally, Link It. It's been around for several years in our district. It's our benchmarking tool. They take it 3 times, our students take it 3 times a year, fall, winter, and spring, and we use that data to inform our instruction. That's part of what our data teams look at in order to figure out how best to move forward. Goal number 2 for the district is our social emotional learning goal. The overall meeting all the needs of our students, the whole child. One thing I just really want to highlight is our Bright Assemblies at the elementary schools. I think they might have actually highlighted it at a board meeting, but they do a great job of integrating literature with social emotional learning. And they have these monthly assemblies, and each month a different class does a presentation and shares their activity with the rest of the school, and they all celebrate. So it's done really well. Team Mental Health First Aid, every 10th grade student, I think this is the 3rd year, maybe 4th that we're doing it, where every 10th grade student gets trained in Team Mental Health First Aid, where they receive resources on how to support peer members that may be experiencing mental health concerns. Youth Mental Health First Aid, we trained our staff members at the beginning of the year, and we're having our parent one at the next parent partnership night. We have a tier 2 mental health counselor across our district this year. So she has her own caseload of students that she meets to provide supports to them and their families. And we participate in a National SEL Day. We have dedicated SEL days throughout the school year. District goal number 3, safety and security. So we do have our district school safety specialist. It's Mrs. Mansfield over at Long School. We do have a threat assessment team in our district. We meet several times throughout the school year. We have the vestibules, security vestibules, thanks to the referendum, have all been completed. You may have noticed the office out front. We follow strict visitor procedures, and we have an MOA with the Saddlebrook Police Department, and we actually meet several times a school year with the township, and there's a police department representative as well to make sure that we're all on the same page with everything. And finally, our district's last goal is widespread community engagement. I'm really strong with this if you get my emails, texts, and phone calls. So this is one of our district goals. I have also been trying to include the senior students with some of the updates as well, like snow days and things like that, so that way they stay in the know as well. And Mrs. DeBonis has started ESL Family Engagement Nights, where our English as a second language students, they come with their families and they have different cultural celebrations at night. Okay, so that is the district and board mid-year goal update. Now let me go back. All right, next is our presentation of our one student that couldn't make it last time, and we did not want to forget about him. Perfect score certificate. So this certificate proudly goes to Mr. Joseph Carrasco from Franklin School, achieving a perfect score of 850 points on the 2023 NJSLA Math Assessment for grade 5. Come on down, Joseph. I had Joseph at Franklin School. Can you take a picture? Congratulations, Joseph. Take it. At the end of these presentations, we will have a 5-minute recess where you may take photos and you may head out and do your homework. Okay, so next we have our VFW Voice of Democracy winner. So I invite our VFW members to please come up. We are very fortunate to have a local VFW chapter that supports our schools. They always give to our 6th grade trip, and they participate in this contest every year, so thank you.
Move it, really. All right, we're here tonight to hand out certificates and prizes to the children who won our Voice of Democracy contest, and we also have a Patriots pen contest also. So we'll be doing 7 awards tonight. If anybody don't know, I'm Lou Varelli. We have Ed Prince here, Joe Palazzati, Jay Waymuller, Rick Eason. Okay? All right, so first off, we're going to do the Voice of Democracy winners. First place, Michael Madzinski. Come on down, Mike. Second place winner is Alex Tanaka. Congratulations. Third place, Jadaline DeJesus. Okay, now we have our Patriots pen. Our first winner, let me explain something real quick. This is the first year we did all the judging by computer. And as usual, the first thing with a computer going into anything, we have 2 of this, 3 of them, 4 of those, and what have you. So I have 2 first place winners. I'm not going to fight with a computer. So the first one we have is Elise Requena. according to the computer. Deanna Jose. I just checked. Second place, I have Brook Requena. And third place winner is Cyprian Bilak. Is he here? Nope. Okay. All right, so, then Jay, you could take that home, hang it like your wall. Okay. All right, we look forward to doing these for many years to come. Hopefully, the computers will start working the right way. And I think the way to get it is get, some of you kids on the computers instead of people like my age, so. Ain't that good? So, thank you for coming. Thank you for your entry. And thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're going to take some photos. Please stand here.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody look at me. Perfect. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you to our VFW and Mr. Varale, and thank you and congratulations to our winners. Thank you. Okay, next I'm going to introduce Mr. Ionello, our athletic director, to celebrate our comp cheer, and we're going to start with a video.
All right. Good evening, our esteemed members of our school board, our administrators and fellow attendees. I am thrilled to have the opportunity to introduce you to one of our most exceptional group of athletes within our school community, and that's our competition cheer team. As you just saw their state winning performance down in Trenton a few weeks ago. I'm also honored to stand here with our coaching staff of Nicole Laub, Eileen Vargas, and Taylor Roth. As you heard before, Nicole was named one of the coaches of the year for the New Jersey Athletic Conference, which I would like to award her. Her certificate for acknowledgement from her peers is always something that you could take to heart. So congratulations to you. Led by the unwavering guidance and expertise of our coaches, our competition cheer teams embodies the essence of teamwork, perseverance, and passion. Under their mentorship, these students have not only honed their skills, but have also cultivated a sense of camaraderie and unity that is truly inspiring. Day in and day out, the coaches pour their hearts and soul into guiding our athletes, instilling in them the values of discipline, commitment, and sportsmanship. Their dedication extends far beyond the gym as they act as their mentors, motivators, and role models for each of our team members, and we thank you for that. Together, Coach Laub and our competition cheer team has achieved remarkable success both on and off the mat. Their countless hours of practice and unwavering determination have resulted in numerous accolades and victories, bringing pride and recognition to our school. These girls are the first team in school's history to win the three-peat, as we're calling it, the trifecta, the trifecta, the horse race. The NJIC Championship, the NJ Cheer and Dance Association State Championship, as well as coming back on Monday night, coming in first place down in our national showcase in Florida. But beyond their accomplishments on the competition and on the mat, our cheer team serves as ambassadors of school spirit and unity, igniting a sense of pride and enthusiasm throughout our entire school community. So please join me in expressing our extreme gratitude for the incredible accomplishments of our competition cheer team, and our coaches will now call up each member of the team to receive a certificate, and please stand up for a picture as well. Coach Laub.
Before we call up each athlete, which Haleen and Taylor are going to do, I just quickly we wrote a speech together to say here tonight. We first want to thank Superintendent Mrs. Violetti, Athletic Director Mr. Ianello, and the Board of Education for inviting us tonight to recognize and celebrate the 2024 competition cheer team. On behalf of the coaches, I want to say how incredibly proud we are of this team and all the success they had this season. From taking home multiple first place wins on the weekends, then hitting the trifecta with the NJIC Cheer Conference, state champs first in history at Saddlebrook High School at a varsity team, and then this past weekend coming home as national champs from Florida. These victories are not just about a trophy or title, but it's a true testament to the dedication, teamwork, grit, and relentless spirit these 13 athletes exhibited since day one of the season. The sacrifices they made and the hours of work they put in speaks volumes to their commitment to excellence and this sport. As coaches, we have very high expectations and we demand a lot from them. Not only did they meet them, but exceeded all of them. They were a disciplined group, always came to practice on time, ready to work, and did way more than what was asked of them. They've spent countless hours and weekends in the gym doing multiple reps and full-outs at every practice. They've poured their hearts and souls into perfecting every part of this routine. Throughout the season, this team exhibited resilience, determination, and adaptability. They faced tough competition, overcame obstacles, injuries, and illnesses, and emerged stronger with the united spirit that defines true champions. The bonds they formed played a huge part in all of their achievements this season. They made memories, friendships, and a legacy that will inspire generations to come. On behalf of the team, we want to thank everyone for their unwavering support this season, especially our cheer parents and the entire Saddlebrook community. This sport is a team effort, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without everyone involved, so thank you.
Alyssa Valbuena. Madison Brickley. Isabella Capello. Valentina Condegni. Olivia Gorgoski. Ava Haberman. Cassandra Jacob. Deanna Joes. Ava Montalbano. Liliana Parisi. Marina Cahill Slowick. Stella Cahill Slowick. And lastly, Mackenzie Tui, who could not be here, so we will be accepting it on her behalf.
Again, fantastic job, girls. Congratulations.
Congratulations to our comp cheer team. We have one more, so thank you very much. I know it's been a long night of presentation. So at this time, I'm going to invite Mrs. Coffey, sends her apologies, our middle school principal. She was unable to attend this evening due to having to attend a family event at school for her own child. So I told her that I would introduce Mr. Villarreal, who's with us this morning, our middle school, high school STEM teacher, and he has with him some exceptional students here that are going to share some of what they do in his class. So come on up, Mr. Villarreal.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Villarreal. I am the middle school 7th grade science teacher, 8th grade honors teacher, STEM and STEAM teacher. Excuse me. I'm here to show off some of my students' projects. Behind me are a bunch of exceptional students who participate not only in my 8th grade honors class, but also through my STEM program as well. As you can see, they've worked really, really hard on some fabulous projects here, making roller coasters. It took them about 2.5 to 3 weeks to make these from scratch, with their own ideas and thoughts. And I'm going to hand it off to them while we have these set up and then ready to display for all of you to see.
Good evening, board members and administrators. We are the students enrolled in the 8th grade honors science class. We spent weeks building the roller coasters, which is displayed on the stage.
We have made concept throughout the making of the roller coasters, including physics, force, potential energy, kinetic energy, and more.
We have made modifications to our roller coaster by adding bumps to make sure the cart does not lose energy and makes it to the end.
Building this roller coaster wasn't very easy. We had to persevere. Oh, is it working? All right. Building this roller coaster, it wasn't very easy. We had to persevere through many challenges. Overall, this project was a fun learning experience for our whole class.
We faced many challenges while building our roller coaster. One of these was the loop and connecting the track all together. We used trial and error and the engineering design process to complete the whole track.
Our group, we also faced a lot of problems with the loop. So ultimately, our group, we increased the main part of the roller coaster in size, so it had more momentum to go into loop and go all the way through.
We, after many obstacles, have been able to be the first of 3 years of the STEP program to create a working loop on the roller coaster.
We appreciate you all for listening to our presentation, and we will momentarily provide a live demonstration of our roller coaster.
Yes? Thank you very much. Picture.
Very impressive. All right, can you guys get in the middle so I can see you all? Move, not behind that.
Yeah.
I can't see you behind the roller coaster, guys.
Go up on the risers if you have it.
Go up on the right.
Okay, you ready? All right, look at me. Oh wait, I'm still on video. Hold on. All right, now look at me. All right. Thanks. Congratulations. Thank you. At this time, with the board president's approval, thank you. We will take a 5-minute recess. Congratulations and thank you for all of you who attended.
BBs?
Oh, I love you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
There's one in Ridgewood.
Motion to reconvene the meeting?
Oh, definitely.
Yes. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. All right, so we're going to go right to the business administrator's report. Mr. Karati?
Okay, just a couple items. So the last several months have been very busy preparing, for CUSAC, the audit, and now finishing up the budget. The three major financial items, we're all going on at once, and we made it through it. But that would not be possible if it was not for the support staff that Brook has. For my assistants, Noemi handling the minutes, and Kathleen Ioli before that. There are transportation, compliance items, et cetera. Tricia with the purchase orders and payments, making sure we gather all the required signatures and documents. And those on the voucher committee know that there's a lot of them. Dolores handling the payrolls twice a month. And on the personnel side is Jean and Linda, making sure we have all the contracts for staff, et cetera. Tom in our food service department, Mike overseeing facilities. It takes a lot of people, hours to put it all together, and we get pretty decent reports. And yes, it's not us to forget the school offices with the principals and the administrative assistants trying really hard to be compliant with all those purchase orders and signatures. It's not easy. I thank all of them for their hard work, and it makes my job easier. Referendum update. We're continuing with the referendum projects. We are finalizing the drawings for Coolidge School so that we can go out to bid and hopefully award, I'm thinking, by one of our May meetings. We had the scans of our roof areas, and we should have reports shortly, so we'll know what areas that we need to fully replace or sections to replace, but all roofs will have a 20-year warranty. We submitted a revised application to the NJDEP for the turf field, and we await their approval. And we are preparing drawings to add a bathroom on the second floor of the middle school, high school. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Karati. Okay, can I have a motion to open the meeting for agenda items and policies only?
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Would anyone like to speak from the community? No? Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay, can I have a motion to close the meeting?
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. All right, can I have a motion to accept B224.34 through, I want to make sure, B2324.36?
Motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Does anyone have a discussion about this? Do you have anything that you want to contribute?
I'll share for those that were not here. I know not everyone was present Monday's meeting. The Climate and Culture Grant, some of the ideas that we submitted that we are awaiting approval of is providing our teachers with a docking station for their laptops, a large 24-inch monitor, along with a wireless mouse and a digital notebook. The purpose of this grant is to reduce administrative tasks from our teachers, to kind of reduce the amount of time that they are working on administrative tasks, so that way they can focus on what they are supposed to do, which is teach. So this is one of our ideas to assist them with completing these administrative tasks. Other ideas was professional development. With staff compensation in the summer, a staff bonus for completing the mandated New Jersey State trainings in our vector system by September 1st, a lesson planning stipend for revamping our lesson planning system, looking to make it aligned more towards our curriculum documents and a little bit easier for our teachers to complete, committee stipends for data team and NJTSS members, before and after school meetings for these NJTSS meetings in 504, providing a stipend to non-committee members for staff to attend. So that way it's not during the school day. It doesn't cut into their instructional time. Providing sub-coverage or after-hours compensation to complete SGOs and PDPs. A field trip coordinator stipend, mainly for the elementary schools, for every grade level that goes on a field trip. It's a lot of time to coordinate those trips, so providing a stipend to a staff member. And mentoring stipends for those new staff members that don't require mentors by the state. However, it'd be useful to have a staff mentor in our district to support them, so providing a stipend for that position. So those were the items that we submitted within the grant.
Thank you. Discussion from anyone? Okay. Roll call, please.
Mr. Laurentino.
Yes.
Ms. Roloff.
Yes.
Ms. Torbic.
Yes.
Ms. Traverso.
Yes.
Ms. Zottarelli.
Yes.
Ms. Borelli.
Yes.
Mr. Uccello.
Yes.
Ms. Ainello.
Yes. Okay. Ms. Traverso?
Education and curriculum. At the recommendation of the superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items: E2324.36 through E2324.39.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Discussion?
I'll share some of the field trips. I know we spoke about the outdoor hiking club, so 2 of their trips are on here. They're April, they're going Harriman Park, and the end of the year hike is the sunset hike. We have our grade 3 recorder concert coming up, so we have the dress rehearsal for that. There is our Glamour Gals Club visiting our seniors at the cupola. They do nails and provide conversational pieces with them. And let's see, music day. And then the AP Pre-Calc is a new course that we are proposing. We do currently offer AP Calc, and we know it would benefit our students to have AP Pre-Calc as well. For .38, this is a new special education student to our district who is currently attending this placement, so she's going to continue there until the end of the school year.
Okay, thank you. Does anyone else? Okay. Roll call, please.
Mr. Laurentino.
Yes.
Ms. Roloff.
Yes.
Ms. Torbic.
Yes to all, but in E2324.36, I need to abstain from trip number 1097.
Ms. Traverso.
Yes.
Ms. Zottarelli.
Yes.
Ms. Borelli.
Yes.
Mr. Uccello.
Yes.
Ms. Ainello.
Yes. Okay, for budget and finance, Ms. Storbeck?
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Sure. At the recommendation of the superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items: BF 2324.76 through BF 2324.85. Any questions?
Can I have a second?
Second. Concerns?
Okay. Discussion?
I'll share professional development. The Google Educator Certification, this is a self-paced virtual PD for teachers to become a Google Certified Level 1 educator. So we offered it to our staff. We had many of our staff take us up on it, so we're excited for this, as we are a Google Apps for Education district. I know a question was asked about the counselor visits to different colleges and universities. So during those visits, they review the admissions process and provide the counselors with information that our parents should be made aware of when applying to the school. We also have our teacher attending Holocaust and Genocide Educator Workshop. That is a state mandate. So when we put it out to our staff, we were excited to have the teacher offer to attend this PD session.
Thank you. Does anyone else have?
Through the
to say?
chair.
Go ahead.
On BF 2324.84, this might have been asked Monday night, I might have missed it. Do we have to enter into a contract with them, or is it on an as-need basis?
As-need basis.
Okay, and this didn't have to be put out to bid?
No.
Okay.
It's not reading the threshold. We don't foresee us getting near that threshold, but if we do, we'll be back.
Okay.
Anyone else? Okay, roll call, please.
Mr. Laurentino.
I'm going to vote yes to all, but I'm going to abstain in BF 2324.76, check numbers 831 and 115. And I'm also going to abstain in BF 2324.77, number 151.
Ms. Roloff.
Yes.
Ms. Torbic.
Yes.
Ms. Traverso.
Yes.
Ms. Zottarelli.
Yes.
Ms. Borelli.
Yes.
Mr. Uccello.
Yes.
Ms. Ainello.
Yes, all, but in BF 2324.76, I'm going to abstain from check numbers 791, 1117, and 64982. And then in BF 2324.77, I'm going to abstain from item number 142. Yes to everything else.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Ms. Torbic again?
Sure. Facilities and operations. At the recommendation of the superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items. F2324.9.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? No? Okay, roll call, please.
Mr. Laurentino?
Yes.
Ms. Roloff?
Yes.
Ms. Torbic?
Yes.
Ms. Traverso?
Yes.
Ms. Otterelli?
Yes.
Ms. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Uruchello?
Yes.
Ms. Iannello?
Yes. Okay. Ms. Roloff, policy?
Yes.
You recommend nothing, okay. You don't have anything, negotiations?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Okay, all right. Then personnel, Mr. Laurentino?
At the recommendation of the superintendent, I make a motion to approve the following items. P2324.58
I know.
through P2324.66.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
For 2324.58, number one, she is leaving. She's moving actually down to Central Jersey, so we wish her the very best. And 3 and 4 submitted their retirement notifications yesterday, I believe. And they will be missed. We will celebrate our retirees at our June meeting. For 2324.61, number 3, it was asked last time as to why this person has been a volunteer for many years, and I inquired, and he actually is pursuing a different career, so he's not able to commit the time that a paid position would require.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And 2324.64 and .65, those are previous students of ours that are requesting to do some observation hours at the elementary school that they attended. So we think that's really exciting and are happy to be able to support them.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Any other discussion? Okay. Roll call, please.
Mr. Laurentino?
Yes.
Ms. Roloff?
Yes.
Ms. Torbic?
Yes.
Ms. Traverso?
Yes.
Ms. Otterelli?
Yes.
Ms. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Uruchello?
Yes.
Ms. Iannello?
Yes to all, but in P2324.61, I'm going to abstain from item numbers 1 through 7.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, do committee reports. Budget, would you like to go over that for us, Mr. Karati? Mike's not here. I have this PTO report.
Where's the report? Okay, so on Monday, we went through a summary. I'll discuss some items now, and the board approved it on Monday evening, the budget for 24-25, because it's due to the county office, well, it was due today, so we couldn't approve it tonight and send it in. They wanted it before then. So the budget was tough. The committee members could attest to that. We went through many meetings and different scenarios and options. There's a lot of requests to go through. We were over cap. We got additional state aid of a little over $589,000. Our cap and our cap adjustments got us right now projected to 5 new positions, 2 special ed teachers, a speech teacher, a tier 2 mental health, and a custodian. A lot of curriculum items, and this will be gone in more in depth at our May 1st meeting at 7 p.m. There'll be a public hearing and adoption of the budget, so we'll have a more detailed presentation. So there's like many curriculum items that are either funded by the general fund or state and local funds, a lot of technology upgrades and facility improvements. We had a lot of stuff in the budget, and I think we're in the right direction. So again, we'll go over more in detail on May 1st, and we'll hopefully approve it that night. Any questions or any of the documents you received? I sent them by email. If you have any questions, again, I put it out there in email, but I'll say it again. The budget isn't over because we adopted it on Monday. The county's reviewing it right now. They have a month to get it back to us. Then it has to go in the newspaper, and then we have the hearing. But at any time you want to meet with me and/or Mrs. Violet, us together, separate, whatever, I'll make the time, and we'll go through whatever you want. So don't feel you have to be pressured to read it overnight or this week or whatever. You have time. look at it if you have any questions, and any questions you have, just feel free. Yeah, you can binge it, do whatever you want. And if you're not satisfied, then read the audit report too while you're at it.
If you're really a page turner there. I will say, that being part of the committee, it was quite an eye-opening experience. Mr. Crotty is a very good teacher, and learning and viewing how excited he got over numbers. It's very enlightening. But it really is it's a calling, I feel. To look at all of these spreadsheets and all of these numbers and understanding and the jiggling and the moving around of the monies and where they go and what line it belongs to, it really was an eye-opening experience. And it was very good. And I commend you for what you do, because I really couldn't do it, nor would I want to. Yeah. So, but thank you very much for explaining it to all of us at the committee. So, anyone else? Okay. Then facilities and operation. Do you have a committee report? No, we haven't met.
We haven't met yet.
We'll be meeting next week, right?
Yep.
Next week, okay. Negotiations?
We're going to meet with the custodians next week.
Okay. And policy?
We will be meeting next week.
We'll be meeting next week. So,
Busy week.
yes,
Yeah.
very busy. So I guess we'll have more for you in April. Okay, so liaisons reports. No, I don't. Do we have any reports?
I have PTO.
I have PTO as well.
Okay. Ms. Traverso, do you want to go first?
Whichever.
Go ahead.
Okay, so for Long School continues to meet the second Tuesday of each month. Their upcoming programs and events include their bunny breakfast this Sunday morning at Applebee's from 8 to 10. Seating is limited. Their special Lady and Night event at Medieval Times will be held on Friday, April 12th at 7 p.m. Field Day is scheduled for May 31st. And their biggest fundraiser of the year, the LMS PTO's Tricky Tray, will be held on Monday, June 3rd at Biagio's in Paramus. If you are interested in donating, please reach out to the PTO. Their next meeting is April 9th at 7 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
I have Franklin and Smith. I'm
Oh,
going to
okay.
do Franklin first.
Okay.
Their PTO meeting was on 3/12. The Gertrude Hawk orders were picked up today. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Bingo night is on Monday, 3/25. It's open to all, and it's $10 per player. Their grade level fun nights are coming up. Kindergarten and first is on April 12th. The 4th and 5th is on April 25th. The 2nd and 3rd, they're working on a date. They're getting ready for field day. The shirt design contest is starting tomorrow. And that's it for Franklin. And just give me a second to get Smith. Okay. Thank you to all who attended their bunny breakfast to support the 6th grade class. They want to give a very special thank you to their bunny, which was Mike. They're hosting their VIP dance on next Thursday, March 28th at the Fiesta. Tickets are still on sale through Friday. They had their PTO meeting last night. Their next PTO meeting is April 23rd at 7 on Zoom. And that's all I got.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, all right, correspondence? Do we have any? No? Okay. Old business. Any old business? Nope. Okay, new business? Okay, I do actually have. So I just wanted to say a happy retirement to our two retirees. I kind of envy you. I wish you much happiness and enjoying your time, so good for you. The other thing I wanted to mention is Miss Byrne with her email. So she is sending out emails each week to the parents for scholarships. So letting the parents know what scholarships are due, to encourage our children to apply for them. And it's wonderful that she's including us and letting us know. And I actually emailed her back and let her know that, that takes a lot of work each week. And I really appreciate her doing that, because I email my daughter, or call my daughter actually, and say, did you do this one? And she's not happy about the constant, but I think it's good. The other thing I wanted to congratulate was the National Honor Society. Last night, they did a great job, all of the ladies. Congratulations to them. And Miss Matakis, right? And who was the other? Waldman. They did a very nice job. It was the ceremony beautifully done and the refreshments at the end. So just thank you very much for that. And that's all I have for right now. Anything else? Anyone else? Okay. All right, can I have a motion to open the meeting to the public?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Would anyone like to speak now? Okay, no? All right. All right, so can I need a motion to close the meeting to the public?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Do you have anything else that you want to say, Mr. Karati, anything? Okay. All right, so then I need a motion to close the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I might be. No.
Okay, all right, well then I would say good night, everyone. Thank you for coming.